5th of April, 1923, Cairo. Lord Carnarvon is dead. A single insect bite killed the man who opened Tutankhamun's tomb. Exactly 6 weeks after stepping inside a tomb sealed for 3,300 years. The world exploded. The curse of the pharaoh had awakened. But was an ancient curse really killing them one by one? This is the true story of Tutankhamun, the boy king forgotten by history, until one man brought him back to life. 100 years later, we separate fact from fiction. This is what really happened. Egypt, 1341 BC. A boy is born who will change everything. Born Tutankhamun, son of the heretic pharaoh Akhenaten. Generations of inbreeding left him with severe genetic disorders. At just 9 years old, his father dies. The boy becomes pharaoh. He rejects his father's religion and restores the old gods, changing his name to Tutankhamun. He suffered from clubfoot and scoliosis. Over 130 walking sticks were buried with him. He died at 18 or 19 from a broken leg that became infected, combined with malaria, a deadly combination for a frail teenager. His death was sudden. They used a tomb meant for someone else, small and hastily prepared. Later pharaohs built over it. Tutankhamun vanished from history for 3,300 years. 1917, Howard Carter begins searching the valley. Funded by Lord Carnarvon, 6 seasons pass with nothing found. November 1922, a water boy's jar strikes stone. The first step appears. 12 steps down, a sealed door with Tutankhamun's seals intact. Carter knew he had found the impossible. He wires Carnarvon, "Wonderful discovery, come at once." 26th November, they drill a small hole. Hot air rushes out after 3,300 years. Carter peers in. Carnarvon asks, "Can you see anything?" Carter whispers the most famous words in archaeology.
Wonderful things.
Yes, wonderful things. Over 5,000 objects packed into 4 small rooms, untouched since 1323 BC. 2 life-size black guardians stood watch over the real burial chamber. February 1923, the burial chamber is opened in front of the world's press. A huge golden shrine filled the room. Inside were 3 more, nested like Russian dolls. The king lay inside 3 coffins. The innermost, 110 kilograms of solid gold. And on his face, the most iconic object in history, the golden mask of Tutankhamun. Eyes that still seem to watch you after 3,300 years. A throne showing the young couple in a tender moment, the only human touch in the tomb. 6 war chariots, the fastest vehicles of the ancient world. Everything the king might need in the afterlife: food, wine, clothes, games. Musical instruments, furniture, clothes, boats for the journey to the afterlife. Even 2 stillborn babies were buried with him, probably his own children. A dagger made from iron from a meteorite, technology from the sky. Weapons for hunting in the afterlife. The boy king prepared for everything. The smallest royal tomb ever found, yet the richest. It took 10 years to catalog and remove every object from the tomb. Each piece was photographed, drawn, and carefully packed for Cairo. The mask alone was worth more than most treasures of the world. The treasures were sent to the Egyptian Museum, where they remain today. The discovery made Tutankhamun a global sensation overnight. People queued for hours to glimpse the boy king's treasures. But the curse stories sold even more papers than the discovery itself. Within 10 years, 8 people connected to the tomb were dead. The curse? Howard Carter, the first to enter, died in 1939 at age 64 of natural causes. Lady Evelyn, who entered with her father, lived until 1980. Toxic molds exist in some tombs, but not dangerous levels in Tutankhamun's. Carnarvon cut open a mosquito bite while shaving. Blood poisoning killed him. The media needed a story. A journalist invented a curse inscription that never existed. There was no curse written anywhere in the tomb. The people who entered the tomb lived longer than average for their time. Four golden jars held the king's organs, protected by gods. An alabaster chalice carved like a lotus, a symbol of rebirth. Statues showed the king as a hunter, powerful even in death. Jewelry with scarabs, symbols of eternal life, adorned the king. A child's chair, used by Tut when he was crowned at 9. Golden fans with ostrich feathers to keep the king cool in the afterlife. Model boats to sail the cosmic rivers of the afterlife. Food and wine preserved for the king's eternal feast. Golden sandals to walk the fields of the afterlife. His body revealed more secrets, signs of illness and injury. Modern scans gave us the face of the boy king, delicate, almost fragile. Some believe he was murdered, but evidence points to accident and disease. The mask remains the ultimate symbol of ancient Egypt's glory. The discovery changed how the world saw ancient Egypt forever. Today, Tutankhamun is Egypt's biggest cultural icon. Carnarvon's death sparked the curse myth, but it was just bad luck. Other deaths were exaggerated by newspapers desperate for sales. Carter called the curse Tommy rot, complete nonsense. The tomb team's average lifespan was 73, above normal for the 1920s. Tests found no deadly pathogens in Tutankhamun's tomb air. Poor medical care in 1923 turned Carnarvon's infection deadly. The curse inscription was pure fiction, made up for headlines. Tutankhamun's legacy isn't a curse, it's a window to the past. His tomb still draws millions, seeking the boy king's secrets. A boy who ruled for 9 years became immortal through discovery. Howard Carter gave the world its greatest archaeological treasure and inspired generations to explore the mysteries of history. Tutankhamun, forgotten, found, and now unforgettable. There was no curse, only coincidence. Thank you for watching. Tutankhamun, the eternal pharaoh.
Magnificent. We are seeing things, wonderful things.
From a forgotten tomb to a global icon, his treasures tell a story of life, death, and discovery. And the search for Egypt's secrets continues today.